Harshika, can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Harshika. Where we were yesterday at diffusion, right?
Yes, ma'am. You told that the chapter actually finished.
That chapter, yes, the chapter is finished.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I forgot to send my doubts. Can I send it after this class?
Yes, sure, Harshika. You can send me at any time.
Okay.
Wait a second. Okay, Harshika, what is diffusion?
Ma'am, diffusion is the process in which the molecules separate from each other.
Molecules separate, molecules spread out. Right? Doesn't mean they separate, they just spread out.
They spread out. Okay.
Okay, Harshika.
Spreading out of molecules.
Example of diffusion. Yes, now I have better example of diffusion. You will say, yes, why didn't you tell me this before? Okay, Harshika, whenever diffusion means, let me write. Diffusion is spreading out and mixing of a substance. Spreading out. Harshika, you are listening?
Yes, ma'am.
And mixing of a substance with another substance.
So diffusion is spreading.
Harshika, I can't hear you.
So diffusion is spreading out or mixing with another substance.
And yes, mixing of a substance with another substance due to the
Ma'am,
motion.
how
Yes,
does
I'm
it
giving you examples.
Okay.
How a substance diffused into another substance. That is your question, na?
Yeah.
Right?
How does it mix?
Okay. The example of it, the smell of food being cooked in the kitchen. The smell. That smell, the smell of food. Harshika, you're listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Being cooked in the kitchen reaches us even from a considerable distance by the process of diffusion.
Okay.
Okay. The smell of the food. Right? This is your kitchen. Okay, this is your drawing room. Okay. So that smell diffuses in the air. The particles spread out. Right? And another example, room freshener. Room fresheners.
And even perfumes.
Yes, even perfumes. That example of diffusion.
Like perfume, if we like put it in the air, it will change. It will change the particles will spread out from a liquid and become a gas, and then it is baked into gas, which we can smell.
Rishikal, let me fix the volume. I don't know why I can't hear you.
Ma'am, can you hear me now?
Rishikal, can you please put your, yes, I can hear. Can you please put your mic close to your mouth?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the example of, yes.
Ma'am, 1 second.
Okay. So Harshika, diffusion doesn't mean only spreading out of particles.
Ma'am, 1 second, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, you were telling something. It is not that mixing with the gas.
I was saying diffusion doesn't mean only spreading out of particle.
Okay.
Spreading out and mixing of a substance, you may write, with another substance, with another substance. You're writing
Yes,
due
ma'am.
to the due to the motion of its particles, right? It's called diffusion. Examples like air freshener, है ना?
Okay.
They diffuses in the air. And another example, air freshener, smell, the particles diffuses in the air. And when we have a glass of water, let's say glass of water, okay?
Ma'am, so, ma'am, actually, you are telling about air freshener, right? So, the air freshener is a substance. So, when we press it, from there, one liquid will come out, and the liquid will expand, like it will spread out as a gas and become a gas, and then it would mix with the air around it, and it would move.
Yes, right. The particles of that liquid, है ना? The particles of that liquid, there's a
Okay.
liquid in this particle. The particles are spreading out in it, in the air. The particles are spreading out.
Okay.
Particles are
Spread
spreading
out
out
the
where?
air.
Where? In the air.
Then they give the smell, and they mix with the gas.
Yes, they mix with the gas. They mix with the air.
Okay.
They mix with the gas.
Somewhere it
है ना?
is.
So the first substance, mixing of a substance with another substance. So the first substance is here, that scented liquid, and the another substance is here, gas, in case of this air freshener, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this substance, this air freshener substance, spread into air, another substance, right?
Okay.
Another example, if you have a glass of water and you pour 1 spoon of milk in it, 1 spoon of milk in this water, that water becomes cloudy.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of cloudy?
Cloudy, it's not white, it's not transparent. Cloudy means a little whitish, a little whitish color. Whenever you pour a 1 spoon of milk into 1 glass of water, that water doesn't remain as it was before,
Okay.
right? It becomes whitish. Have you ever experienced?
No, I'll try today, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Harshika, you like painting, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever there's a brush in your hand, है ना? Whenever you clean your brush in water, है ना?
Yes.
When you clean your brush in your water, then the color on it changes the color of water.
Yes.
That color is a substance. That water is a substance. Now this color diffuses in the water. That is also diffusion. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever you clean your brush in water, painting brush, I'm
Hmm.
talking about painting brush, whenever you put your brush into water to clean it, to clean the brush, the
Yes.
color of the water changes, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
That is also diffusion. How? Because the particles
Okay.
on this brush, this is brush, okay, colored brush. So the particles of this brush diffuses into water.
Yes, ma'am. It just spreads out, moves, and mixes with the water.
Yes. So again, read the statement: mixing of a substance, this substance, with another substance, this substance. Another substance is water here due to the motion of the
One
particle.
substance is paint and another is water.
Right?
Yes.
Now you know the term diffusion.
Yes.
Okay.
And so diffusion is not only spreading out, it is also spreading out, and it can also be like mixing with mixing of a substance with other substance due to motion of its particles.
Yes, right.
It is
Have you
sometimes
written?
only spreading out or spreading out and mixing of a substance with another substance.
Harshika, think it one more time. Both are the same things, na? Both are the same
Yeah,
things. The particles of this
yeah,
brush, of this paint brush, are spreading on it in it. And the particles of the milk are spreading in the water. है ना?
yes,
The particles of this perfume spreading in the air.
yeah,
Both are the same thing, na?
yes.
What happened to my
Ma'am,
pencil?
but you told, ma'am, but you told that what ice changing into water is also diffusion, right?
Ice change into water.
Yes.
We can say this because the particles of ice just spread it. They just spread out, but don't into the another substance. They just spread out. When you put
Okay.
ice, when you put ice in your shake or in your glass of whatever you drink, है ना? That ice
Yes.
diffuses. That ice diffuses, right?
Hmm. Yes.
Okay, clear?
Yes.
Clear, Harshika.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you want me to dictate the examples or have you written?
Ma'am, I have written it, ma'am. Ma'am, so last class you told spreading out of molecules. That is also the meaning, right?
That is that's the meaning, but in minimal terms, I can say. But the spreading out and mixing of a substance with another
It is the
substance are the
perfect.
same thing.
Okay, ma'am. It's the perfect meaning which you told now.
Yes. Spreading out and mixing of substance are the same thing. Now, what I said, the particles of this colored brush are spreading in water, spreading out, right?
Yes.
The particles of the milk in the
Yes.
water, the diffuses, spreading out. Particles are spreading now here. That's why
Yes.
diffusion happened,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Get it.
Diffusion done. There's another example. You may write the leakage of cooking gas in our homes. You want me to write or you're writing by your own?
I'll write it, ma'am. Ma'am, you can tell it and then I'll write it, ma'am.
The leakage of cooking gas cooking gas, LPG, we can say, in our homes is detected due to the diffusion of a strong smelling substance Ashika there.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt in matter?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, you told the leakage of cooking gas. Ma'am, what is, ma'am, I can't understand the meaning of what you
Of
wrote.
it, of it. Hashika, you must have a gas LPG pipeline or a gas cylinder in your kitchen.
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? That's the
Yeah.
fuel. That is the fuel.
Okay.
Okay, have you ever experienced the smell of it?
Yeah, it will be like, I don't know how to explain it, but it won't be good.
Yes, that's not very pleasant. है ना?
Yeah.
It is very dangerous. You know that?
Oh,
है ना? How do we smell it? Because the particles of that liquid, है ना, spread out in the air. Sometimes by mistake, we turned on that regulator or that gas stove pin button, whatever you say,
yeah.
the gas start leaking from there.
Okay.
So that liquid, that gas diffuses in the air. Then we are able to smell it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diffusion, example of diffusion. That's the same example as of room freshener. Same example.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
So any doubt in matter? You will revise the chapter matter after this class and then send me the doubts. So we'll do doubts in the next session of matter. Okay. So our next
Okay.
topic is light, shadow, and reflections. You ready for it?
Ma'am, ma'am, in human body and health, I have some doubts. Can I ask it?
What I told you, Harshika, when we will discuss doubts section wise. Any doubt on physics like matter, the motion, the
Okay,
movement,
physics.
है ना? When we do biology, then we'll do doubts of that human
Okay.
body.
So now
Or you can
physics.
send me all the doubts. I'll clear you on the WhatsApp.
Ah, okay, ma'am.
You got my number?
Yeah. Abhishek sir created a group called Class Fifth Science, right?
Right.
In that group, I'll send the doubts. You can answer me in that.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. So we can concentrate on the lesson. Okay. Okay, ma'am. I'll send it to you, ma'am.
Our next topic is light, shadow, and reflection. LIGHT, light. The main thing about light, which we will revise in every 10 minutes. You will see that in every 10 minutes we are repeating this line. That line is light always travels in
Straight
a
line.
straight line. Very good. in a straight line. Okay, right?
Okay.
Light
Yes.
always travel in a straight line. Okay,
Straight.
Harshika, if you have a LED bulb or a candle, any source of light, this candle, okay, and this is you. Let's say this is Harshika. I'm okay. This is our Harshika.
You're drawing
Harshika
very
has.
nicely.
Harshika, I draw very well, but it's a what is this pan tab? I'm not very comfortable with this pan tab. Okay, this is Harshika, and this is source of light. If Harshika has a cylindrical tube, Harshika has a cylindrical tube, and Harshika put this tube towards the eye. Let's make your eyes like this. This is your eye. Oh my god, what happened to my drawing? Harshika, this is your eye. Okay, and you're looking towards this source. This is your eye. And this is that cylindrical tube. So you can see through it the source of light. Okay, right?
Okay.
But when you have this cylindrical tube, when you bend it down, just say you bend it down. Now this is your tube. Now can you see the light?
No, ma'am.
Why?
Because light travels in a straight line.
The light is traveling in the straight line.
Yeah.
Light is still traveling. Bolo?
Yeah. Light is traveling in a straight line, so I can't see it when it is bended.
Yes, because the light cannot travel like this and this it will take a turn. No,
Yeah, it can't
don't
come.
take
It
turns.
can't take a U-turn and come.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, there is a sun. Acha. Hashika, tell me how you draw sun like this, na? When you were in second
Yeah.
grade or third grade, like this, we draw
Yeah.
sun. Hai na? Have you ever
Yes.
drawn sun like this?
I don't know, ma'am. I have never
No, na.
done.
This
Only
isn't sun.
some cartoons they show like that. With sun having hair and all, they may show like this.
They have eyes. Sun is angry. Hai na?
Yeah, in some patterns, yeah, in some patterns I've seen like they'll do it like this only.
I don't know. Okay, let's forget this. We draw sun like this. There's straight line. That means the light is coming to us very straight and neat and clean path, right?
Not any
Like,
U-turn and right turn, left
ha,
turn,
ha.
nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
So light. Okay. How do we see things? Through our
Because
eyes. Through our eyes and through light.
yeah,
Let's see.
light
This is
occupies the whole space, so we can see everything.
this is a dark room. Okay, and this is bright room. Bright room, that means it has a source of light. Okay. This is bright room. This is you here again. This is you here again. Okay, this is Harshika. This is sister of Harshika. Okay. And in a dark room, there are objects in a room. The furniture, the almirah, the books, the table, whatever. Can you see those things in the dark room?
No,
Why?
because light isn't there, and everything will be very dark.
You have the same pair of eyes here, but the things which are kept in this room have light on them.
Yes, so we can see them.
है ना? They don't have light on them, so we see only dark, right?
Yeah, but after some time we'll get used to it and we can see very little, not very clearly.
That's because that is also because of source of light. That's the role of retina. That's a role of retina.
Yeah, yeah.
In winters, if you
We
sit
give
in the
very,
sunlight
very,
on the
very
roof,
less light and we
very,
can
very,
see.
very less light. Yes, that is the role of retina. Whenever you sit for 10 to 15 minutes in sunlight and then you come back to your house in your
Yeah,
room,
yeah, it
you see
will be very
everything dark.
dark.
It takes 5 to 6 minutes to normal that retina of your eye.
Yeah, sometimes it will everything
Everything
whatever
is
we
too
see will
dark.
be
We
like
can't
green.
see where we are walking, what we are doing.
Yeah, it will be green or pink color.
Huh?
Yeah, once I went in the sun for like 30 minutes or something. Then when I came, it was like
No, no, no.
pink
I'm saying
color.
after coming
Everything
back
is
to
like
your room.
yeah,
After coming back to your room.
yeah. After coming back, everything was like pink in color. After some time, I go close
Okay,
my
you see
door.
pink, I see dark. You see pink, I see
I see
dark.
pink or green. I see
Huh,
pink or green
yes, yes,
color.
green I have also experienced. Green I
Yeah,
also
green.
experienced, but never experienced pink. Okay,
Yes,
so
pink.
the
Only once I have seen pink. The rest only I see only green or very dark.
okay. Okay, so you learn the concept of light. What is light? Right? So
Yes.
what are the our next topic is shadow light, shadow and reflection. Okay, what are the transparent object?
Transparent objects like glass, spectacles,
Glass
mirror,
and
windows.
windows
Ma'am,
means glass. Glass.
okay. Mirrors and all will come inside. Yeah,
Yes.
transparent is glass.
Transparent, transparent. The finest example of transparent is glass. Thinnest glass,
Yes.
thin glass,
Yeah.
thin glass. We can say the more transparent. है ना?
Okay, but like very thick glass, I have seen it isn't as transparent. It's like translucent.
Translucent, yes. Wait a second, Harshika.
Okay.
Okay, how to define transparent glass or transparent object? An object which allows light to pass. This is glass. Okay, this is glass. When it allows light to pass, we can see through the glass. These are the light rays. They passes completely through it. So this
Okay.
is called transparent, right? Right.
Yes.
And the opaque is which doesn't allow any single ray. It reflected, this reflected, this reflected. Right? This is opaque, right?
Yeah, like if this is
Okay,
an
okay, start
object,
writing.
ma'am, if this is an object and light will come and go this side again.
The light rays come and get reflected.
Ma'am, what is reflected?
Okay. Whenever there's a, let's draw sun again. This is sun. Okay. And here is tree. Okay. And this is again Harshika. Why Harshika can see this tree? Because this tree absorbs light.
Ma'am,
है
if
ना?
it allows light to pass through, we can see it, but we can see what is on the other side of the tree also. It won't block our way of seeing.
What
I
are you
right?
saying? Yes, you're right. If the rays get passed through it, then you can see the other side of the tree.
Yes.
है
It
ना?
won't
But
block what.
it wouldn't allow rays to pass through it because it is opaque.
Yeah.
है ना? If Harshika sees a glass, है ना, and it allows rays, this light rays, to pass through it, then Harshika can see the other side of the glass.
Yes.
You can see wherever these light rays go, wherever these light rays go and get reflected and get stuck. Okay, you can see through the glass, but either this side of the glass you can see a table. You can see a table. You can see through this glass there is a table. Now you can see the table, but can you see what is kept this side of the table?
No, no, ma'am.
No, na, because
That
it
is
this
hard.
table is an opaque object and it reflects the light. Reflects the light means there's a source of light, let's say, and this is, let's say any object. There are three types of, we define like transparent and opaque. Transparent objects are which allows light to pass through it. That's why they are called transparent. Right, Harshika? Harshika?
Yes. Yes. Ma'am, so yes, ma'am. So opaque object reflects the light back means I can't understand.
The opaque object, why they are opaque? Why they are opaque?
Ma'am, so ma'am, one doubt is
Listen,
opaque
listen for one
objects
minute.
reflects. Okay.
You don't know the meaning of reflection. I'm telling you what is reflection and what is refraction. What is reflection? There is a source of light. There is a sun. This is sun. Okay. Here are the things. Okay, you know the meaning of transparent.
Transparent, yes.
Transparent. Understand the meaning of transparent again, as you know it already. There's a sheet of trans. This is sheet, transparent sheet, a glass. Through the because of its transparency, we can see through it. We can
Yes.
see through it because it is transparent. What does that mean? Why we are able to see through it? Because it allows rays to pass through it. The light can travel through it, and we are able to see things because of the light only. Wherever the
Okay.
light goes, we see things. Look at your room. You can't see behind your curtains because light get reflected through your curtain. These are your curtain, let's say. So the light get reflected through your curtain. The light stops. We can say the light stop. The light doesn't pass through it. You can see wherever the light goes.
Yes, ma'am. So the light. So this is an object. This is the ray. So it comes like this. If it is coming like this, it would like hit here, and then it would go back. It would hit here and then go back. Am I right?
Yes, they hit here and they
It
go
would
back.
hit like
Right.
this, and then it would go back.
That going back is known as reflection through the surface. This is the surface. What is
Okay.
in your hand? This case. है ना?
Yes.
The lights put on it, and this light get reflected when it goes back. And when you open this, when you open the case, the light goes in it. When you open the case, and wherever you see things, you're getting me, Harshika?
Yes, ma'am.
What is behind you? The curtains, the window.
I don't know. Those are curtains.
Okay, Harshika. Okay.
We have windows here, but not curtains. They didn't put curtains. They put translucent glass.
What are opaque? Opaque things. That case in your hand is opaque because it doesn't allow light to pass through it. Everything which we can't see through it are opaque object. Opaque. Harshika, listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you listening, Harshika?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When the light doesn't pass through the object, that object is called opaque. And remember, always shadow, the shadow always formed by an opaque object.
Yes,
Let's
but
see.
because light can pass
Because it stopped the light.
out of an object like this.
This is a tree. This is a tree.
Yes,
The
it
light,
can't.
है ना? Because it stopped the light.
Yeah, it can't pass through more.
है
So
ना?
it hits
So
the
the
light.
so the source is there, है ना? So the shadow will be like this because it stopped the light.
Okay.
And
Ma'am,
light
so
doesn't travel in a curved path or somewhere, so the light doesn't come like this. Ki idhar aa jao, come on by this side. No, light travels in a straight path always,
yeah.
right? So
Yes,
the
ma'am.
opaque
So,
bolo.
ma'am, so how does the shadow get formed?
How does the shadow get formed? Your question is, how does the
Yeah.
shadow form?
Yeah.
Harshika, this is.
Ma'am, so reflection is like ma'am, so the reflection is like ma'am, can you see me? I'm showing my copy.
Yes, I can see you. Wait. Yes, Harshika, now I can see you.
Yes, ma'am. So this is what I drew. So the light comes like this. The light comes like this. It hits over here, goes back like this, and then it travels. Am I right?
Yes, Harshika, you're right.
Okay, ma'am. So it is known
Stop
as
the light
reflection.
to travel. What does it mean when it stops the light to travel? That means it gets reflected. The light rays get reflected. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait a minute, Harshika. Let me.
Ma'am, so that is known as reflection, right?
What, Harshika?
Ma'am, so the one thing I showed, right, that is called as reflection, right?
Wait a minute, Harshika. Let me fix my things. Give me a second, Harshika.
Ma'am, I showed something, right? That is called reflection, right?
Now you can see me, Harshika.
Ah, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hi. So Harshia, let's say this is the sun. Sun. Okay. The lights always travel in a straight path like this, in all the direction this. And here is our earth. Here. Okay.
Yes.
So let's see, here is your tree. Tree. And here is your glass sheet. Glass sheet. This is transparent, this is opaque. Why this is transparent and why this is opaque? Because of light. Because of light, let's see how. Whenever the light rays come to this tree, we can say in simple word that this tree absorb the light, or we can say this tree reflects it back. Reflects
Like
it
it
back.
comes like this and goes up back again.
Yes. They come to this, and when it gets reflected, only then we can see things, na?
Yeah.
Acha.
If it is reflected again.
Okay, come to this. We'll come to this later. Come to this transparent sheet. Okay, whenever you go to the showroom or wherever, there are big glass doors. Big glass doors there are. है ना? Transparent. Sometimes we forget that this even exists. We just stuck in them. Sometimes.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah.
Why we do that? Because the light rays, pass through them.
So we can see what is on the other side.
No. We can see. We only see things where the light rays get reflected. This glass doesn't reflect the light. Sometimes we ignore it. We can't able to see the glass sometimes. है ना? Sometimes. है ना? Because it doesn't reflect the light. Right?
Okay.
Because it doesn't reflect the light. We see, as I gave you the example, in a dark room, let's see, this is the dark room. Why you are able to see the tree? Because it has light on it. And here is Harshika again. And Harshika can see this because it has light on it, right? We see only those things which reflect, which reflect, or I can say which absorb the light. Let's say the reflection. Now you understand the term reflection.
So pencils and erasers and all.
Pencil is opaque.
Absorb.
Pencil
Absorb the light.
reflect. Ashika, reflect.
Reflect. Okay, reflect.
Reflect. Okay. One more time. Ashika.
Yes, ma'am.
One more time, I think. This is room. This is the room. Okay, you can see the shine. You can see this shine, this reflection part on my screen, on this board. Can you see? Hannah?
Yeah.
Okay. If you can you see the shadow of this marker? Can you see the shadow of me? Can you see the shadow of me? This is the shadow.
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Hannah, yes, you can. Because I am here reflecting the light. Okay, I cannot allow light to pass through me. I cannot allow. Okay,
yes, you can.
And if you have this is also I don't have any glass material right now. Okay, so I'm opaque here. I cannot allow light to pass it. You are wearing your glasses.
Yes.
It allows light to pass through it. It allows.
That's why I can even see what is on the other side of me. That's why I can see what you're writing or something.
Because the light passes through it. Because the light comes and passes through it. Light comes and passes through it. We see only those things which reflect the light. As I gave you the example, whenever we go to the showroom and the big store, there are glass door, na? Sometimes you forget and
in some jewel shops also
because
door.
they don't reflect the light, and we are not able to see that because it doesn't reflect the light. Because we see there's nothing. We just see what is on the other side of that door.
Other side, yeah.
We see only those things because those things are opaque. Because those things are opaque and those things reflect the light, right? Disturb ho raha hai.
Yes.
Right? Now you understand the meaning of opaque and transparent. You know the
So
term.
light goes on them, it doesn't pass. So it just goes like this and it again comes back. The light
Comes back, here, comes back so that we can see.
yeah, like the light comes, it comes back to our eyes and we can see it.
Yes, we can say ki like a light comes to this marker and it gets reflected to my eyes, we can say, so that I can see. Okay, if marker is here and I'm looking this side, now can I see the marker? The light is still on the marker, but the reflection of this marker into this direction, not towards my eyes. Now it is towards my eyes. The reflection is towards my eyes.
Yeah.
Now I can see this. Okay, right? Done. Opaque and transparent things you know, but why opaque things are opaque and why transparent things are transparent? Now you got the reason. Because opaque, you may write opaque doesn't allow light to pass through it, right?
Okay.
And why transparent things are transparent? Because they allow light to pass through it. You understand both the terms? Any doubt till here?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
There is another term. Okay, Harshika, there is another.
Ma'am, one doubt. How does it allow the light to pass through it?
The transparent glass.
Yeah, transparent and opaque doesn't allow. Why? Why doesn't it allow? Like that?
Why it allows? Because they don't have any color in it.
Okay. Because they don't have any color. Okay. Water also doesn't have color, so if the water is dirty, we can't see what is under. But
There is another term. Yes, there is another term. Opaque, transparent. There is another term. The third term is translucent. Translucent.
Okay.
What is translucent now? Translucent is the middle term, we can say. Okay, because let's see, there's a translucent glass. Translucent glass, that means, have you ever seen that filmed glass? Filmed, that colored glass.
In some bathrooms, it will be like that.
In the bathrooms, that mirror. That mirror.
Ma'am. Like it will separate the toilet and the bathing area. Right?
Yes, there is a matte finish. There's another texture on it. That is translucent glass. That is trans. Yes, I can see. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Hashia, come back to here.
That glass is translucent.
That is plastic sheet. Yes, that is also transparent parent, but after some time it gets translucent when it gets dirty.
Okay, ma'am.
Right?
And not this one, ma'am. Inside this glass.
That is glass.
Yeah, ma'am, it's on the other side too. I'll show.
Okay, right. Yes, I can see. These are transparent glass, or you can see the difference. When the light comes through it, can you see the color? Can you see the color?
Color, yeah, I can see what color is.
Hashika, listen. Hashika, sit down. Better. Hashika, in your early childhood, have you ever experienced when you have colored glasses, sunglasses?
Yeah, sunglasses.
Sunglasses,
Yes.
है ना? That is not opaque. That are not transparent as well. They are translucent. What are translucent? Translucent allows some rays to pass and some gets reflected. Some rays to pass and some gets reflected. They don't
Okay.
allow
Translucent.
completely.
It is just like both mixed together. Some light rays pass, some does.
Right?
Okay. Some light rays pass and some does. Okay. Okay, ma'am.
You can write an object which allows partial passage to light.
Okay, partial.
Partially, not completely, partially.
Partial. Okay, ma'am.
Partially passage
Okay, ma'am.
is called translucent object.
Translucent.
We can see, as we took the example of sunglasses, we can see through the glasses now, but we cannot see, we do not have complete full vision.
Yes, ma'am, because it is colored and it will be very dark on the
Yes,
other
very
side.
dark. Okay, if you have a window, yes, you have a window, you have mirror. Okay, this is handle of that window. Mirror, you have mirrors are transparent, plain mirror, not filled mirror, not colored mirror. है ना?
Yeah.
That glass, plain, fine, clean and neat glasses. Okay,
Yeah.
you can
We can see
you
what
can
is on the other side.
we can see. Now you have curtains.
Mom, and I have one doubt. In some mirrors we can see ourselves, right?
In some
In some mirrors we can see ourselves.
that are
So do
mirrors.
they add some? So do they add some chemical in it?
Yes, we put a film on the back side of that mirror. Mirror and glass are both different things. Mirror is a different thing. Glass is a different. In mirror, we use another sheet on the back side of it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you have a curtain on that window, now that view is blocked from the other side. View is blocked because the curtains are opaque or transparent.
The curtains are opaque.
Curtains are opaque. Okay. Now remove the curtain, and after some time, you see that your window glass gets dirty. You need to clean it. Now that glass is
Yes.
dirty, there are lots of dirt
Yeah.
and moisture, many other things on that glass. Okay. Now this is transparent or translucent.
After it is cleaned or before cleaning?
Before cleaning,
It's translucent.
translucent is when it gets dirty because the scene is somewhere cloudy or somewhere fainted. We can't
Yes, ma'am.
see
Sometimes
that
when we
clean.
are wearing, ma'am, when we are wearing spectacles and we like steam our like we put our head in some very hot thing. Like just short like this fog will form and we can't see clearly. It's translucent.
I'm not getting you. You're talking about your
It's
glasses.
very, ma'am,
About your
my
glasses.
glasses. Yes, this is some hot soup and we put our head and
Okay,
see
yes,
like
yes.
this.
Because you have, as I told you, because when it gets dirty means it has dust particle on it. In the same way, you have water particles on your glass. है It blocks the vision somewhere. You have water particles on your glass, on your specs.
Yeah, sometimes water on my specs it will be like how to say it will be like fog formed on the windows. like fog.
Yes, that maybe happen in winter, I guess. When you breathe, there's a change in the temperature around your face. There's a cold,
Ma'am,
and when you breathe, when you exhale,
ma'am, so very hot gas if it goes and then if it is like if I'm putting my head down into one closed thing like this is a cup and very hot milk is in it, the steam will come it won't pass through it. It will just because we can I don't know what to say. It
I
will come
get you,
like this.
Harshika. I get you, Harshika. As I told you, because it happened because of the water particles on your glass, on your specs.
Okay.
Okay, when you clean it with any cloth, the vision gets clear, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Vision gets clear, है ना? Those particle has gone, है ना? So,
Yes.
acha, when you have those particles on your glass, on your specs, can you see that clear? No, na?
No,
You can't
translucent.
see. It becomes translucent. So translucent means, acha Harshika, there are curtains. There are several curtains which are translucent. Now these days you can see there are two sets of curtains. Two sets of
Okay.
curtains. When we need a little light, we put them on. Okay, and when we want our room to be more darker, then we put that opaque, that more dark color curtains on. There is one
Yeah,
window,
I
there is
know.
one.
Like
There are
it
two
will be
types of curtain.
like sheet. It is made of sheet.
Sheet,
If we
chick,
do like this,
blind. What do we say? Blinds.
blinds. Yes.
Blinds are opaque.
If we do like this, it will go up like that type.
That
It
is
will be
chick.
like
That is chick.
this.
है ना? It gets rolled down and then it goes to the up. By rolling
It
it
will be
down, we
like
pull that string.
this, man. The curtain.
Okay,
With
yes.
many folds.
Blue color. Color of blue.
It can blue any color, man.
Okay. Here it is of blue color.
Any color.
Okay, Harshika. Are we
Okay.
done now? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Harshika. Bye. Take care. No doubt.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
No doubts, ma'am.